Hi, this is Dan, the radio and TV man speaking here. You know that storm we had on Saturday, this has happened on Saturday, but just hit the news and the CTV News London, like about the May, when somebody, I kept mentioning April flurry bring May worried when it comes to what happened to April shower and what happened to spring. We keep getting snow in April until we hit May, and this is what happened. The wind blown in the wrong direction from the north created a monster storm on Saturday.
Mayor's race widens.
And we haven't been, in my opinion, transparent and accountable to the people.
Councillor Susan Stevenson files her paperwork, officially launching her campaign.
Wait till you hear the weather.
And traffic turmoil.
Now we're going to wait till we get to the weather.
That's on Third Street.
Right now they're talking about careless driver.
Calls for calming measures to crack down on cut-through drivers.
Now this is about the weather. What happened on Saturday?
With Carlisle Gazette.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with an intense weekend storm now under investigation by local tornado researchers. They've been on the ground surveying the damage left behind, which in some cases was severe. Brent Lale reports.
It was terrifying. It came out of nowhere.
Jesse O'Neill was outside next to this barn when the storm came through.
And next thing you know, I see the pallet swirling through the air off into the field, and then I watch the roof of our hay shed fall in front of me.
Saturday afternoon around 4 p.m., the winds picked up. Those in the path off Wonderland Road north of London described a train-like sound. And then carnage. Western University.
That's what happened when the wind blown in the wrong direction in April.
The roof went
and May.
Landed
When it hit May.
on the other side of the property, and the walls and other pieces of the barn collapsed onto the barn that was right beside it. We'll be looking at all that damage, trying to piece things together, see if we can determine exactly what happened, whether it was a small tornado or maybe a downburst or a microburst.
From there, the path of the storm continued east, where it took out some trees and then flipped this solar panel with a massive cement base.
One of the largest solar panels you can get. It's a pile of metal attached to a concrete base. Literally lifted the base up off the ground. They've got to weigh tons. It's all concrete. You know, when you look at it, it's got some rebar inside to hold it in place, but it's unbelievable.
Jeff Bach lives next door. He also witnessed a pickup truck thrown off the road and into the ditch.
I'm assuming some sort of wind.
It killed the heat on Saturday.
It's not a big side piece along the curbs, and down it went.
As the temperatures warm, it's becoming the prime season for these major weather events.
Early to mid-May is a pretty typical time where you might see like our first big storms, big damaging storms like this in Ontario. And so Canada hasn't yet had its first confirmed tornado yet this year, but I expect that'll happen soon.
Brent Lale, CTV News.